Hey, HighTechLegion.com. This is Skate and Eric here today to show you one of the newer offerings from Thermaltake. This is their Chaser Mark 1. This is basically part of their Galaxy series. They call it the Galaxy episode. And this is basically your superior gaming case. It has a ton of features that would benefit just about anybody, but mostly the high-end users and gamers. Now, taking a look at it from the side here, we have this nice, really big window to see inside the case for any kind of liquid cooling or special lights that people may have in there. Taking a cue from their the level 10, they have the headphone clip here. It just pops up and down to hang your gaming headphones or, you know, just normal headphones on. And there is an optional giant 200mm fan side intake if necessary. Now, taking a look at the drive bays here, Thermaltake has their own pretty unique tool-free mechanisms here. For the hard drive bays, you just push this in and then pop it, and it slides right out. Hard drives are mounted in here, and there are clips on the side that make it completely tool-free also. So you just pull out the clips, put in the hard drive, put the clips in, slide it in, and then just lock it in place. The 5 1/4 bays, you just slide them in and they would lock in place, and then to release you just push down the latches and it releases them. Very nice, very convenient, tool-free design. Now, internally for the motherboard tray here, what we see is quite a few cable routing holes that do have the rubber protector sheaths in there to hold the cables in place and protect from any sharp edges. Standoffs are already installed for the motherboard tray, and there's a nice giant CPU cut out for easy heat sink swapping and removal. We have a bottom mount PSU here. There is a little bracket that will keep it level, but also the mesh grate on the bottom. It is removable underneath here and washable as well, but it's breathable underneath also. We have our back expansion ports and then a nice rear exhaust fan that's a 140mm fan. It's a turbo fan. And that is it for just the general interior here. A look at the rear just shows that there are liquid cooling and optional routing holes right there with the same grommets for protection. Our motherboard I/O cutout plate there, just our expansion ports. There is the locks on the back here for your mouse, keyboard, and to lock the case. And then the bottom mount PSU with the removable fan or mesh grill that is cleanable, the filter on the bottom there. Now, the opposite side just gives you a better look at what we have for clearance and room on the back side here. For routing, cable routing, there is a nice bit of space here. They have all their current cables that you will need to use tied up inside here already, so those will need to be undone and then routed correctly. But we can see the front end here. There is plenty of space for hard drive cables. And then another look at the giant front 200mm fan. It's a color shift fan. Now, some of the features that really sell this case are the fan controller on the side here. We have high and low settings with the LED changing button. Our reset button is right there. We have our headphone and microphone 3 and 3.5mm front jacks. Power button with the cool little power LED here. They do include a hard drive dock right up on the top here. And then we have two front-mounted USB 3.0 ports, an eSATA port, and then two USB 2.0 ports. And to note, these 3.0 ports here will use the new front pin header on this case here. So you can make good use if you have one of the newer Intel motherboards with the front pin USB 3.0 headers. The top is also removable here, which comes right off. We have some filters on the inside here that can be cleaned as well, and then we have room for another giant fan here, the 200 millimeter fan, or you can mount your liquid cooling system on the top here. And if there is enough clearance, you can have this right over there. And that is the Chaser Mark I offered from Thermaltake.